Hello Madden players, this is Preach Riley, and welcome back to my series Beginner to Contender, preparing myself for Madden 25. So once again, these videos, these gameplays, was me trying to prepare myself for Madden 25, getting my skill up. I hadn't played Madden before. Well, I played, but like back in 2005 or before, and so completely new game for me. So I looked for people from the Madden Mastermind crew, reached out to them for tips, got the Debo defensive guide, and began to play. So here we're in the about somewhere in the 600 skill point range, I believe, closer to 650. Phil, I'm running Kilo's Atlanta guide. Now, of course, once again, I'll say there's a difference between Peyton Manning running an offensive scheme, and maybe a Kyle Cobb or Kyle Orton, someone like that running a scheme. So there's definitely a difference on the ability of someone like Kilo to run it and my ability. Once again, I didn't really take this to the lab as much as I should have before going online, as far as being able to do good reads. But I wanted to get a real feel on playing people and getting my skill up. So here, once again, Denver Broncos, I want to try to run a lot. Now, one thing you're going to see is I'm constantly holding down the R1 button, and there's plenty of times where I probably could have gotten a bigger run off if I, try to do some moves, or just ran instead of holding the R1 button. But I had such a problem fumbling with the Broncos running backs that it just made me paranoid. Every time I ran the ball, I felt as though I was going to fumble. So that's why you'll see me holding down the R1 button so much. One thing in this video to take away from is don't give up. My opponent, he gets down, he gets behind. Debo definitely does his job. The defensive guide that I got from MaddenMastermind.com definitely does his job in holding the other person down, creating turnovers and stops, and I end up taking a pretty good lead. Now, a lot of people would quit. They'd get frustrated, they'd quit, but this guy, he's got that heart. He keeps fighting, and you're going to see that gives him a chance to win the game in the end. So all you out there, as we go into Madden 25, just because you have a rough start in the game, don't give up. Keep fighting, especially if it's early. If you go down big late, that's one thing. But if you go down big early, just keep fighting. Use that game, see if you can improve, see if you can work your way back into the game, and who knows? Maybe it'll give you a chance to give yourself the opportunity to pull out a victory. So here, as far as my reads, I feel as though I'm getting a little more comfortable at this point. I was getting a little bit more comfortable with the reads. Still made some bad decisions, of course. Still missed a lot of people open. But I did feel as though I was progressing, at least as far as my reads go. Definitely at times that I should have tried probably some more play action instead of running, and perhaps sometimes I should have ran instead of passed. So working in the right play calling is another thing that I need to progress in. But I do see some progression from where we started to this game as far as being able to hit some different targets. Not always going to the same exact person all the time, and being able to make a little bit better reads. So excited about that. Just posted my first Madden tip video a little bit earlier, so from my newer computer. So again, all these videos, these early videos on my older computer here, not going to be the best quality. The voice quality is going to be a little less. The way the computer is, it's pretty old and full, so I can't really follow along as far as the voice commentary, because my commentary is well off from what's actually going on in the video. But that's not the case when I do things on the other computer. So check out the tips video, how to run a scheme, prepare a scheme, rather for Madden 25, get your audibles ready, and get that set. Check that out. Check out the links in the descriptions from that video. It's going to take you to websites that I check on, that I visit, in order to improve my game, take tips away. You know, from Z-Boy, from Cody, from Nikia, from Madden Mastermind, you know, Master Choppy, I'm at. The site's currently down, but it's coming back up soon. Excited about that. Excited to see the return of Dream Killers, as I said. Let's see, check out what else am I missing here. Sports Gamers, Duke. He's got some couple of really good tips over there. So check all those links out if you want to become a better Madden player. And you know, in the comment section, you know, go ahead and leave a comment on what you feel that you want to work on. What things do you want to improve for Madden 25? What do you expect to be better at in Madden 25 than you were in Madden 13? What do you feel that you have already improved in? You know, leave your comments on that. What you're excited about for 25, and then your progression, the steps that you want to take. You know, maybe you're a beginner last year like me, and you just want to be competitive. Maybe you want to try to reach the top 100, or maybe you're going to go for some tournament play and hope to win some tournaments. But leave a comment what you expect from Madden 25 as far as your progression and raising your skill level. So that's going to be all for me as far as the commentary. Stick around to the end. See how it plays out. Who gets the victory? Is this kid able to come back? Or will Debo prove to be too much for him? So once again, thanks a ton to Kilo. You know, without Kilo and the offensive god, I would have had no idea where to start on offense. Even with a scheme, you could see that I had some struggles making good reads. Imagine if I didn't have Kilo's help. And on defense, the same. You know, they really helped put me in a position to have a chance every single game. So big thanks to them. Without them, I would have quit Madden way early. Within a week or two of starting, it would have been way too frustrating. They definitely helped me to make the game more enjoyable and to be able to have some fun and to have some progression. So big thanks to all of you. This is Preach Riley, and y'all have a good day.
Into the open flat. And quarterback drops back. The quarterback throws to the right. 1st and 10. Trying to work the middle of the field. No. He'll throw it over the middle. Throws a strike. Now 1st and 10. The quarterback throws the pass. To throw it across the middle. Denver Broncos into the score. McCoy trying to fight for some hard-earned yards. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. Just had to down. Screen right where it had to be. Eagles in for the receivers by giving him hand signals. They hand it off to the running back. 2nd down and 6. They'll run with it again. Slashes to the left side. And 1st down and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Knew this was going to happen. There's the red flag. 1st and 10. Obvious running play here out of the strong eye. Good piece of tackle. It's 2nd down and 3. Flip to the outside. 3rd and 2. They feed him the ball again. We're in motion. 1st and 10. Tosses it to the running back. 2nd down and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He brings now 1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. The ball is out to the other side. Wasting no time. Here's the toss to the outside. They jam it in on return this one. He's going to be dropping back to throw. 2nd and 10. Going across the middle. No way for the defense here. The throw to the left. The quarterback's coming to the line, hoping to avoid interception. 1st down and 10. Willis McGahee